Welcome back to Coach's Corner, everybody. I'm here, my buddy, Coach Mark Hobley. Right. We're in the house here at Triple E Studios here, Local Sports Report. We have a good friend of mine, Coach Matt Adams, on the line, and you can see him. Coach, thanks for joining the show today.
Yeah, we appreciate you having me.
20 years. You've been a Catholic now. I've been coaching there 20 years.
18
years?
Yep.
2004. All right, this is a new platform here, Coach, not in the radio. So I'd like people to know your background. You grew up in Pensacola, went to Cat High. You're a great quarterback there, played at Memphis. Your dad, Mark, played at Vandy for Bill Parcells. Your brother, Jake, played college baseball. And your little brother, Luke, played at UCF for my old high school coach, George O'Leary. Wow, what a family growing up. Tell me about those backyard brawls.
Oh, we lived in a great neighborhood with a lot of kids, and there was a game being played at all hours of the day. It was really great childhood, just running up and down Lyric Drive, and
yes.
Yep, great
memories.
Had like I said, a lot of kids up and down that road.
I can't believe I'm living on Lyric Drive, man. I go by our house, think about you all the time. All right, so man, let's get right to it. Catholic has been blessed with great quarterbacks at that position. My gosh, your dad's best friend is NFL veteran quarterback coach David Lee. I hope you picked his brain. I heard he came by recently.
He comes down every year and loves to come and see our quarterbacks, and I love to pick his brain, whether it's about scheme stuff offensively, but also he kind of tells me what tweaks he would do with my quarterback. So it's always a great extension to be able to call him and send him videos all the time. And he's always quick to respond with any advice he can give.
Oh, my gosh. Let's talk about your new quarterback, Ryan Huff. I guess he came in from Kentucky. Tell us a little bit about Ryan.
Yeah, he's been great. That moved here in January. And, from the first day he got here, just has been an outstanding person. Waited all January, February, March, April. Couldn't wait till spring till I could get out there and throw a football with him. And the anticipation got high, and then he has not disappointed at all. He's been really good. Like I said, great kid, and he's got a great arm talent. Just natural leader. So we're really happy to have him.
Let's talk about the spring game last night. Gosh, you guys look explosive. Kobe Howard looks good after his injury. How is he doing?
Great. He's a great guy to have on your team. I know you were there last night. Just when he gets the ball in his hands, he's just something special.
He is. It's like you can tell Division I guys, they're like man among boys sometimes out in the field. Gosh, you got a lot of veterans back too. Javion Showers is a capable wide receiver.
Yeah, he's great. He's kind of the leader of the receiving corps. Very, very smart kid. Very unselfish, and he does all kinds of things that people don't notice to make us win.
CJ Nettles looked really quick last night too. His agility is impressive.
He is. He's extremely talented. He really has unbelievable vision. Need to get him a new pair of cleats after last night. But yeah, he's very, very talented.
Just get him a little longer, man.
I know. I told his dad after the game. I said, you got to get the old school screw-in cleats and get him some 3/4 inch spikes. Keep him upright.
When it's wet out, you need them. Yeah. I mean, I remember we went up to Penn State, played Penn State. I had to change my cleats 3 times before the kickoff because I kept slipping in warm-ups.
I know. I don't know if they make the old screw-ins anymore, but
Who are your defensive leaders? Are they Nelson and Robinson? Talk a little bit about the defensive side of the ball.
I thought they played well. We started off a little bit slow, but up front, I thought we held our own and did a good job at the line of scrimmage. And all 3 of those linebackers, when they're able to keep defensive linemen off of them, they can all run and make plays. So just excited for all 3 of them. Had Demontre Gaston, who's going to Georgia Tech, and does a great job leading out there. And Turner McLaughlin and Nigel Nelson, I thought all had big nights.
A lot of D1 offers on this team. It reminds me of our 2010 team. We had 8 D1 guys signed that year, 3 to the SEC. Is this team got potential to maybe reach those heights those guys did?
You got to be lucky. We got to stay healthy.
Mhm. Mhm.
There's a lot that goes on between now in the season, and then even in the postseason. So, yeah, there's some potential, but we got a long way to go.
How are you injury wise? I know one of your starting tackles, I think, got hurt. I know that hurts a little bit, but talk a little bit about the O line and D line.
We did actually the first day of contact this spring. Lost our starting left guard, who would have been a 3-year starter. Did tear an ACL. Very good player. Will be deeply missed this year, but like I said, he'll be back for his senior year, and who knows, maybe he'll be able to make it back this year. But that was the only major injury that we've had at this time so far. A lot of nicks and bruises, but that's normal. We've got some hamstrings that are tight, but losing him hurt. But next guy up's got to step in and play.
What's your schedule for the summer? Are you guys going to do some 7-on-7s? A lot of them. Have you picked a couple to go to?
We're doing 4. The first one is the one at USA. That's I think June 13th, and then we're also going to Troy, and then doing a couple local ones. The one that Daphne puts on, the one that Foley puts on over there. So as of now, we're going to those 4.
Depth's always an issue at a small school. You guys got some, the young guys got some playing time last night. Have you got a chance to look at film? Are there any surprise guys, I call them?
I was happy with the guys last night. I hadn't got to go through the film yet. We're right here at the end of the year, all the awards, banquets, and graduation, getting ready for all that. But that is on the to-do list today. I can't wait to get into the film. I was happy with the young guys. I thought that Trent Henderson, defensive end, he was wearing number 7, really played well. Really happy with him. He'll be a sophomore next year. So he was, I thought, a real bright spot in that class.
Let's talk a little bit about your upcoming schedule for this year. Start out Scambia early, September 2nd, and then a team from Athens, Georgia is coming in late September.
Yes. They're the defending state champs over there. I think they went 14-0 last year. I don't know much about them, but I know that a lot of people say, why are you playing them? But like I said, it'll be an interesting matchup. Really don't know much about them yet, but it'll be a unique one. I've never played a team from there, and we do get them to come here, so that'll be nice.
How many games did you get to fill out your schedule, or was it when you've got a good program for some reason it's hard to find games the next year?
Yeah, we've got 10 games. It's a very challenging schedule. I know that each week we're going to have to be ready to play because everybody on there can beat us. So it'll be challenging 1 through 10.
I always like the hard schedule. Some coaches shy away from it just because they want wins, I guess. But I think it prepares you well for the playoffs. Do you have that in mind when you pick up the state champion from Georgia?
I think it does. I wish we had a few games that were a little bit easier, but there's not any. It is nice having a tough schedule. It prepares you. You get to go through all the different situations that you would hope to see in the postseason if we're fortunate enough to make it. But also, it's tough staying healthy when you're playing a tough schedule.
Yeah, that's true. You get banged up quite a bit. Yeah, sure enough. All right, buddy. You got a question for him, Mark?
Coach Mark Hobley here. You were such a great competitor in baseball there at Catholic as well. I think people should know that. That's where I really know you from. I'll never forget one time, I think you guys were playing a Jacksonville team and you led the game off. You took about a 92, 93 mile an hour fastball directly to the head. And I'd have still been laying on the ground. But you shook it off and you went down there and played. And that's when I really knew who Matt Adams was. And you were one tremendous competitor.
Well, I appreciate it. Also, probably means I'm not very smart to take one off the head.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate
That's
it.
what happened to you. Hobbs gave me the inside route on it. Maddie, how you feeling, man? How's your doctor's appointments coming out?
Everything's been good. Everything's been good. Appreciate you asking. But all's healthy, and hopefully we can stay that way.
Man, you're a good influence on the kids when you caught that cancer. I'm really proud of you. I love you, man, and good luck this year.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
buddy.
Coach.
See you, Coach.
All right, see y'all.
See you. Wow, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yes.
He's a great guy. He's a great coach. UWF today.
Yes.
3
Go
o'clock,
Argos.
3:30. By the time this airs tonight, 8 o'clock, the game will be over. But we're excited to go.
Yes. Go Argos.
Florida Southern, is that with who they're playing? A 4-team? I think they're playing Florida Southern in a 4-team regional here at UWF campus. So I hope everybody goes out and support them.
Argos, the hottest team in Division II right now.
They're unbelievable, isn't it? 280 Division II teams playing. And they are the hottest team in baseball. And Coach Fell, who we had on earlier, is the hottest golf team in the country as they go to the Nationals up in Ohio. So, have you been watching any of the NBA games at all? I watched the Lakers Nuggets the other day. And Nikola Jokic, the Joker.
The Joker.
Man, they shouldn't be calling him the Joker. They should call him the Riddler because the Lakers had no answer for his game, man. He was just unbelievable. He's in my brother's documentary. Let him know you're
Right,
there.
exactly.
And,
Exactly.
He broke the triple-double. Yeah, he broke the triple-double. You know, he had another triple-double the other night. He had 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 8 points in 11 minutes in the first quarter, in the first 11 minutes of the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
And ended up with 30, 20, and 10.
Yeah, something like that, 30, 20.
10. Unbelievable.
The Nuggets scored 72 points in the first half. They led, 78-58. They had no answer for him at all. Cheryl, you ready to head it out? Hey, I wanted everybody, thanks for coming on, Hobbs.
Yes, sir.
Local Sports Report. Hope you enjoyed Matt Adams and Coach Steve Fell. Join us Saturday. Don't forget Saturday, the great Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Newsome, is joining the show at Coach's Corner on Saturday. So we can all look forward to that. Have a great sports weekend, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Stay tuned for our messages. Without our great sponsors, this would not be possible. Thanks for listening.
There's a reason why Hill Kelly in Pensacola is the #1 selling Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer between Jacksonville and New Orleans. While other dealers have taken advantage of a competitive market with higher prices, Hill Kelly has discounted prices to the lowest of the year. And Hill Kelly in Pensacola won't surprise you with excessive charges beyond the selling price. Come see why people from Milton, Pace, Foley, Bay Minette, Daphne, Gulf Shores, Mobile, and beyond are driving to Hill Kelly in Pensacola to buy their next new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram. At Hill Kelly, the bottom line price and your satisfaction are what really matter. So before you sign, check the bottom line and make the trip to Hill Kelly in Pensacola to see what true local ownership can do for you. At Hill Kelly Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Highway 29 in Car City, Pensacola. Or shop online 24/7 at hillkellydodge.com. When it comes to bottom line pricing, nobody beats a Hill Kelly deal. Nobody.
Are you riding around in a filthy vehicle? Dirty car no more. Visit Ronnie's Car Wash today to get it shining in no time. They have 3 convenient locations with another coming soon. The unlimited monthly wash packages start as low as $14.95 per month with free vacuums, multi-purpose spray and towels. Visit them in Gulf Breeze, Navarre, Fort Walton, and soon Crestview. Don't wait, wash today. Be sure to see Ronnie's Car Wash on Facebook to see the latest specials and discounts. You'll be riding and shining in no time.
My name is Steve Reynolds. I'm the manager and owner of Cordova Lanes, and we help keep your mind out of the gutter. Cordova Lanes is part of the community of Pensacola. Being here for 43 years, we've entertained more people than any other bowling center in the city. We sell fun for a living. Cordova Lanes is located at 2111 Airport Boulevard in Pensacola, behind Cordova Mall. Come on out and see us at Cordova Lanes Bowling Center. Thank you.
Given the choice, we'd choose new over old anytime. Snap our fingers and undo years of wear and tear that every home endures. Thankfully, First Choice Home Improvement turns ugly into unugly almost overnight. First-rate materials, low prices. The transformation is unbelievable. First Choice Home Improvements, your unofficial headquarters for turning ugly into unugly. Call them today, 476-8887. Online at firstchoicehomeimprovements.com.
Your first choice is the best choice, so make your choice First Choice.
Over 30 years, you have seen the orange Beck signs all over the Gulf Coast listing a property for sale or lease. Beck Partners is your trusted advisor in commercial real estate, property management, commercial and personal insurance. Senior Vice President David Valletto has been with Beck Partners since 1989. Take advantage of his wealth of knowledge by calling him today at 982-7352. 982-7352. Extensive experience in all aspects of leasing, sales, management, and site selection will make sure your expectations are exceeded.